So after painting the chassis flat black, I've cleared it with a matte finish. I've done some detail painting on the chassis here. Just highlighted some of the bolts in silver. And on the rear end, the drive shaft is gunmetal, and the springs. Got the engine put together, and I've dull coated the chrome on the heads and the intake manifold. It's on its little engine stand that it comes with, and I've got the tow mechanism, the winch, and that in flat black with a bit of gunmetal and silver highlights. And comes with a toolbox, so I've got that primed in gray. I'll be painting that red, the lid open. I've been doing a few other little details today, and clearing things, and testing out some spoons. Like I said, the body's in dark gray and the fenders are in black at the moment, so I've done a gloss coat on the fenders. I've been trying a couple of colors on the spoons. Well, it's the same color but different primers, so they both came out about the same. I'm not sure it's the red that I want on the body. It'll be more work to paint the body and the hood and the radiator and the truck bed in the red with a black trim, rather than just leaving it the gray that it is now and clearing it. So I'll have to decide on that. It'll look better, of course, in the red. So I have a couple of pictures just to show some details, and I'm doing starting to do some rust on the muffler. I painted the exhaust pipe in gunmetal and the muffler in silver. I'm going to a bit of orange paint on here, and I'll dab on some brick red and a dab of yellow, just using, where is it? There it is. A tweezers with a little piece of sponge on the end. I just dab that in the cap and just kind of dab it on, and different layers and different colors, and get a rusting effect, just to show that it's been used. These are where the axles go. I'm not quite sure where the front one goes in, but this is what they use for the axles. A couple of pieces of styrene. I'll have to dry fit it, see how that works. So this is the 34 Ford tow truck mocked up in the primer. I've gloss coated the fenders in black, and just with the mag wheels for now. It's going to actually have the narrow wheels with the spokes when it's finished. I'm testing this red paint, the deep red it's called. I'm thinking of doing that over the gray with the black trim. The gray is okay, but I think it's not just popping enough. However, the fit and finish all seems to be coming along well. Looks like there's going to be no fit issues. Well, it's Sunday night, and I was hoping to have this 34 tow truck finished by now, but over the last week I didn't get as much done as I would have liked, mostly because of my laziness. But I did manage over the weekend to get the body parts painted in the deep red craft paint, a few coats of paint and a few coats of Future on those. They're just in the red box here to dry. I got another coat of Future on the black fenders, and flip this over to the workbench. So as you can see here at the workbench, I've got some detail painting done. I've got the Tamiya clear red on the lights for the truck, the back lights here for the fenders and the tow bar. I've done some detail painting here for the screwdriver and the jack, the battery, the toolbox, and the ball peen hammer. I've sanded some of the tread on the tires, and I painted the spare tire here in this little cup. It's plastic. It was two halves of plastic, so I painted that flat black. And I thought I was getting close to the end, and then I forgot, and I just remembered I have to do the base of the bed of the truck in a wood grain. So I pulled the tape off after painting it red. What I'm going to do is leave it gray, I think, and just do a brown wash over it so it's aged a bit. And then steel, gunmetal, or silver, haven't decided yet, on the metal ribs, and highlight the bolt patterns there. So there always seems to be a few more things to do, but we're getting there. Pretty soon be ready for assembly. I did some detail painting on the truck bed. I put a brown wash on here for the wood grain and some gunmetal with a fine brush. Just painted these slats in here and the bolt heads, and the same on the underneath. Just a brown acrylic wash on there, and then the acrylic gunmetal. I'm just going to seal that when that should be done. So I finished up today by doing some detail painting on the tailgate, the dash, and the firewall. There always seems to be a lot more to do, so stay tuned.